right now will try to go in for the rush, but Team Kazu says, no, we don't want to deal with that right now. But into the team of Virtus Pro, they go.
Yep, very smart play with the positioning here. Setting themselves straight into a tree. Seems like an accident, but it is anything but. Potato now with the hook gun straight up onto the second floor together with the rest of his Falcon members. And the Riptide Rhythm breaking down the defenses of Onyx on the bottom side. Buriram now has got open grounds to engage with the Onyx players. And this is just a little bit of a risky play. And look at this, Prime MKS finds Karoro out of nowhere.
I mean, that is probably from the stairs, and they're just falling down. Nades after nades, and Potato needs to protect himself, but for how long? Joena says, GG. Team Falcons out. We're left with 10, but I think Virtus Pro has something in mind as well to take out Onyx Olympus all throughout.
Yeah, Virtus Pro, 1 nade, 3 players on the ground. Buriram didn't see that happening because I'm sure they would have loved to steal away those eliminations as well. And Onyx now is barricading themselves in. AG Global finding the players of Buriram Esports again, and they want to shut them down early. Few down on the ground, bleeding out. Chinoy, a sliver of health left on him. And now this teams, both of them battling the blue as well as the bullets to stay alive.
And that's the one thing about Kalahari, it gives you the hook gun for you to reposition a little bit quicker. And that's what they need to pick up to in that moment. Buriram United right now, yes, there is a lot of noise happening surrounding them, but they want to be silent. They want to be quiet. Though they have an opening against Todak right here to bring that nade, the same might happen to them as well because they barricade themselves with that blue wall.
Yeah, absolutely. And 7 eliminations, 14 flash. Inside the... Oi! Ran straight into the pillar there. Riptide Rhythm breaking down their defenses. And teams are looking for the points off of Team Flash now. Hook gun. And Death escaping. Death just like that. A phenomenal play. And Cypher outside the blue has to get past the Team Flash players as well. Evos! Divine! Not so divine this time. They get sent up to heaven.
Yeah, and all those elimination has been divided their teams. In the next phase of the circle, we have 3, make that 4 teams who is scouting this area, and PE Sports definitely has no place to go. But RRQ right now jumping in against Todak, but they didn't see them coming. And Noki goes down, Faiz goes down, Same goes to Trav, and Todak might meet their demise with only 1 more player remaining at this point. The top dogs, only Buriram United and Virtus Pro remain. As you can see, for Buriram United earlier, they were in 3rd, now they're number 1.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Toda, with a single player left in here, hoping and praying that nobody else will pay attention to them. Delena's going to shed a tear for them if they get taken out. And there's no vending machines here for Toda to make good use of as well. I haven't even checked whether or not these boys have got some money in their pocket. Thankfully, they're in a Southeast Asian country, so currency exchange-wise, you should be able to afford stuff.
Revival might be cheaper at this point, but the only question is, where will you go? And there you have it, Canadian City doesn't have any chance to survive, especially with RRQ on the high ground. Just has been doing that from afar and going back now. Nickname is the 7, but how much elimination had they gotten from those fights? Young trying to survive as well as a solo player, but no one from Onyx Olympus is contesting this rooftop. Later on, we might see someone jumping in, and that will spell trouble for BTR.
Absolutely. PE Sports now looking for Onyx, and Onyx has survived for a very, very long time. Good on these boys. And they knocked down 2 players on the side of PE as well. Kyung taken out of the equation. Buriram Esports, the final player, snubbed out by RRQ. And RRQ looking for that comeback claim play. 13 eliminations already, and they're looking for the Booyah on top of that as well. One thing that makes this pretty difficult for them is Virtus Pro, alive and kicking and in position to get into the next circle first.
Yeah, let's see though who will be able to stop them from doing so. Onyx Olympus on a flank already, Virtus Pro on a tree, and Steffi has stopped those nades in, but not the Riptide Rhythm that's coming from the other side. It is Buriram United as well who will be waiting in RRQ to jump in, and Onyx Olympus might be knocked down later on as if they don't get away. So they are all spread out right here. Is small circle. But we are just looking at 4 teams remaining that can fight it on.
Oh, RRQ, what a phenomenal reposition. But with the launch pad straight out the circle, they get a tag on that circle first. And now Buriram fires on to Abe. Zyro does manage to knock down Joena, but the pickup is not going to be possible at all for BRU as he expires instantaneously. And now RRQ left just 2 more survivors. Riptide Rhythm breaking down the defenses of Diamond, but he's got more than enough of those blue walls to make good work with.
Yeah, Mal and 18 Deers trying to take the high ground advantage to make sure that they can get a few eliminations before being taken down, or probably get a Booyah as well if they can dwindle down the numbers of the opposing team. But for Buriram United, it's tough to be taken down, especially on the position that they're taking, as well as the number of blue walls that they have laid out. And the focus of everyone from Onyx Olympus to RRQ is just on Virtus Pro. Even Buriram United is joining that shots on to Virtus Pro, and seems like they will be out. But no, it is RRQ who goes out first.
Absolutely, man. RRQ's out. Virtus Pro. Ooh. Blue wall melted. That was a frag grenade. GG, bro. Ex-Posse couldn't get away. Straight down to the ground. Diamond has got that high ground advantage. Onyx Olympus, 2 more players left on their side. Zyru, Adrian trying to make that rotation around, looking for Buriram, and this will give Virtus Pro a little bit more of a survivability chance. Zyru, though, straight down with the VSK. Diamond steals the point away. Dirty play by Diamond. Virtus Pro and Diamond picks 1 more up, and look at it, man, 5% potential win rate here. If Diamond pulls this off, it's going to be miraculous.
Well, it is a miracle indeed, because the numbers as well as the position that he have, the blue will be closing in soon. There's no shift anymore. Here comes Wassana timing that jump, and Buriram United for another Booyah!
Second Booyah of the day. Buriram United Esports. Namto Sudahoga, baby. What a play towards the very end, Neptune. Keeping their heads down all the way. Making sure they don't.